Okay. First of all, I will urge you, wherever you're watching from, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You click on the subscription button, and after that, just click on the notification bell so that a video is posted, you'll be notified. This is Nyako TV. All right. As usual, I've, I always say that when there's an issue trending on social media uh, that borders on especially marital issues involving children, it's something that most of us we must or we have to learn something from it. I'm going to talk about an issue trending on social media involving former MP of Kumbungu, Ras Mubarak, and the ex-wife Rashida. It seems this issue is like it's back and forth, back and forth. It has been an issue before, and actually it was discussed on social media all over, and it has popped up again. All right, so I'm going to talk about that issue and actually plead for peace, especially where it involves a lot of it involves children. You know, Ras Mubarak and the ex-wife Rashida. All right, I will first of all read what I think brought about this that is now trending on social media. I'll first and then. All right, so this is it. I think this was a WhatsApp chat between Ras Mubarak and the wife, and it reads, it says, "So you don't have shame. Bill of 63,000 K, that is 63,000 Ghana cedis. You went to pay only 10,000. Even that one is a small bit. Then you will finish and be making noise that you are paying school fees and your kids are in Roman rate school. And then you use the word aboa. I think many of Ghanaians you understand that word. Simply put, or literary meaning like animal. So aboa, church rat like you are jobless and useless, and instead of you to behave well, so I have time to work and look after the kids, you can't look after. All you know how to is to open your smelly mouth and be talking nonsense on social media. Go and pay the remainder of the half, which is 31,000 K, or wait and pay it in court. Useless man. Also, I'm going to make a new birth certificate and passport for them, bearing my name, since you are useless as a father. And you better not show your shameless face in the school to embarrass my kids. Stupid man. That is how the lady ended the WhatsApp message he sent to Ras Mubarak. And this WhatsApp message was posted on Ras Mubarak's wall. Okay, so Ras also, as you know him, he responded. He said, the worst thing a man can do to himself is to have kids with a wrong woman. A scheming manipulator who should have been exposed for the fraud she is if journalists who gave her their platform took their job seriously. At least some of us don't make a living from lying and claiming to be who we are not. I walk proudly with my chest high and my head up, unlike the funny, self-loathing character, Portia Rashida Adams, who parades as an influencer and claims to be have sold houses worth millions of dollars in and out of Ghana, yet lives in a one-bedroom rented apartment which she struggles to pay, yet has the nerve to call me name. A liar who claims she has 10 years experience as a reactor, and none of the journalists who gave her the platform to lie to the country bothered to even double check on that. Millions of dollars worth of houses sold. She claims, well, if our society was working, the tax man would have taken an interest. A woman who has changed 4 residences in 5 years, changed 4 schools in 4 years, without consulting or at least agreeing with the father who pays children fees and has the nerve to send me such a message. For a second in record, the kids' previous school, Brainy Bain, Dolly Memorial, Victoria Grammar. Any journalist interested in the truth can go and find out how my daughter's fees was paid. As a responsible father, I pay every CD or dollar with my sweat. But of course, as a matter of principle, refuse to have anything to do with the admission fee, as I was not consulted about the changes in the school and all my concern completely ignored. On this later school, she took the case to where admission fee is over 20,000 cedis per child. I would again not pay a dime in admission fees since funny Miss Adams decided to be a rich girl for someone with notorious ignoble record of changing kids' school every year. In 3 months, I won't throw away my money. Moreover, I will not be forced to pay for something I cannot afford. Unlike funny Miss Portia Adams, I don't live in a fake life. Let me remind fake Rashida, if she is soon forgetting where I pick her from. She was an ambulance chasing reporter way down the ladder at Metro TV in 2013, where she lied that she had a BA degree in English from a university in Nigeria. Just so they could employ her, she cried and begged me to marry her because she was carrying my baby. And with all the math about not living off men, she currently driving an old rusty thing she calls a car, bought for her by a man who's supposed to be a lawyer in a divorce. Do your worst, funny rich girl. Don't threaten me. Go ahead and change my kid's name and passport. What nonsense. All right. So this is what Ras wrote on his Facebook in response to the WhatsApp message that his ex-wife Rashida sent him. All right. But all what I will say is in marriage, sometimes this thing do happen. And now, Ras, you and your wife, you are no more, and you are the man. And you know sometimes women are a little bit difficult in such issue, especially where Ras, you know more with her, and you Ras now, like you are married again. I would say you have remarried. So it's like she's harboring some pains. But for the sake of the children, please, use people should let peace prevail, because nowadays on social media, you see that these kids that you people all want better future for. You know, they'll be watching all this thing, and this thing is trending all over social media. The bloggers are talking about it. So very soon, you know, this can hurt them, can hurt the children. It can hurt them physically. You know, so please, in spite, regardless of how the problem is, you are the man. And Ras, I know how strong you are. You know, so please, for the sake of the children, just put the children's future, you know, their future have to be on top of everything, regardless of the situation. Because whether you like it or not, you have, you people have children together, even though you are no more. So please, the little that I can say, I don't know whether you hear, both parents will hear it or not, but for the sake of the children, because this thing can cause them a whole lot. And anything that happens to them, I think they only will not suffer, but you people too, you get a chunk of it. Let me put it that way. So, and you know, they say, I'm just pleading. And this is a lesson to most of us, you know. Sometimes when there's a relationship and like you people go on separate ways and you have children, there's a need, regardless of how the situation, regardless of how it is, you know, there's no need to just always come out in public with this sort of problems, Because now because of social media and the internet never forgets. This thing can hurt your children. So there's a need to be very cautious and be careful about the situation and how you deal with it in public. So I beg of you, for the sake of the children, please, Mr. Ras, Honorable Ras, and the wife, just cease fire on social media and solve this problem amicably for the sake of the children. Thank you.